Hey everyone, it's Thankful Thursday, so it's time for our weekly email. And yesterday was a doozy. It was crazy, stressful, anxiety provoking, infuriating for me. And even on the live masterclass I was teaching yesterday, people were saying they were anxious, right? So I'm guessing you felt a little anxious or stressed yesterday too. And I just wanted to come back to you to the basics and tell you what I did, but what you can do anytime you're feeling anxious. I don't have a quick solution to make it go away. I mean, yesterday was really hard. But I do have a little, not secret, but a little tip and trick because I think that it's really important when you're anxious to realize that your nervous system is activated. You're stressed, right? And sometimes we don't know why, and sometimes there's an inciting event like yesterday. What I want to really make clear is that oftentimes, anxiety is worsened by our resistance to feeling the emotions we're feeling inside because it's uncomfortable and nobody wants to feel it. So I'm just going to use yesterday as an example, okay? So yesterday was stressful, but why was it stressful for you? That's what you need to get underneath in the moment, like if you were still yesterday and we were talking. For me, I'm just going to tell you what it was like for me. When I really sat with my anxiety and my heart beating and my nervous system getting fired up, what I really knew I was feeling were two main emotions, and they were anger and fear. My anger, and this is just my experience, but it's mine, and I'm going to speak my truth. My anger was centered around the fact that I thought these people were basically acting like terrorists, and I was really upset that they weren't. I was upset about the disparate treatment of them, in my opinion, because they were white. So the treatment, I mean that they were more gently treated. I'm not saying that people shouldn't be gently treated, but that would not have happened if they were black or brown people. Never. And also that they were called protesters and supporters of the president instead of terrorists and criminals. So that just really upset me. It really pissed me off. And then fear was big for me because it really looked like it reminded me of really just images of, just the Klan and white supremacists. And so it was really hard for me. It was traumatic. So anyway, I was angry and I was scared. And that was causing my revved up system. And so I was feeling anxious. Now, if we just call it anxiety, then we never really can get our nervous system to come down a little bit. So what I did instead was sit with those emotions, saw that they were anger and fear. Whether you agree with why I was angry or scared, it doesn't matter. That's what I was feeling. And then I really acknowledged that I'm angry and that I'm scared and that that's okay, that's human. So I really just let them be because there was nothing I could do about them in the moment to say they shouldn't be there, and I didn't want to. But once I allowed them to be and I breathed through them and I allowed to my body to really feel what it felt like to have those emotions, my anxiety and my jitteriness, actually the edge was taken off. So I was still angry and I was still scared, but I wasn't anxious. I was just angry and scared. So I'm not saying that anxiety just goes away, but what I'm saying is that underneath that anxiety are other really strong emotions. And if you can accept those and sit with those, your anxiety edge can come down, and then you can just sit with what you're feeling. And this is really something you can do anytime you're anxious, is look a little deeper and look beyond what is happening and calling it anxiety. Look deeper and call it something else, because usually there's some other strong emotions in there. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that you're doing okay, and I'm just want to hear from you and see how you're doing. It was a hard day, and continues to be hard for many people. So I'm just hoping you're okay, that you're feeling all right, and that doesn't always mean that you're feeling good. It just means that you're feeling all right, and reach out to me anytime. All right? All right. Be well.